Bye.
Good afternoon. Hope everyone's having a nice, calm, relaxing day,
Yep, except for Confident Club RavingRaptors, I'm sure the nerves are there, ready everyone wants to win, or just me. Let's see the events. What do you think so far, Celestial? Are you following these two teams in the LCM?
Not closely. I watched a couple of games from Raving Raptors. I think I've only seen Confident Club once so far, though.
Okay. In fact, the Jarvan ban here, it's a solid ban from Raving Raptors. Confident Club had a really good game against Whimsy and Joy, one of Malta's better teams, and apparently their Jarvan was all over the place, so it's a very respectable ban here. Confident Club on the other side, kind of interesting what they decide to ban here with Zyra and Gwen. I'm not too sure
I know,
about
I know
the
the
Gwen, to
jungler.
be
I know
honest.
the jungler on the side of Raving Raptors plays a lot of Zyra jungle, right, Rabinold?
Yep, he could also slot into the carry position as well, as I don't know, like I think though it should be him jungle, as far as I can see, but they've done some weird swaps before as well. Let's see. Vex hovered at the moment for Miku Killer. I'm not too sure who plays Gwen on the side of Raving Raptors, but maybe they saw the odd Gwen game and they decided to ban it out. Let's see here, LeBlanc last ban.
Same's been spamming Gwen
Yeah. Oh,
recently
okay,
in
okay.
his solo queue matches.
There's the Ambessa here. It's also one of Same's champion, a very strong champ overall, but it does have some solid picks that can counter it. I think Malphite does pretty well into it. Renekton does pretty well into the Ambessa as well. Let's see what Same goes for. He could also go for the Karma top lane if he wishes to bring it out. Same is actually a pretty good Karma top, but he just doesn't play it. And he also can play the Gnar. That's it. So they're still thinking about it here. It could be Ambessa jungle, and that could be Karma top. So interesting choices here by Raving Raptors. It's Brickun in support. He could be playing Karma as well, but usually seen on the Thresh, on the Nami. Let's see. Tristana here for Dober. Confident Club have been playing a lot of Tristana. Let's see what they pair it up with. They should be thinking that it's Karma support. So I assume they will go for something like the Milio in the support role, or maybe, who knows. Definitely not a big time engaged support, I would say, against the Karma Caitlyn. I think Brom could work out as well. Good afternoon in the chat. Hello Toby, hello Gecko, hello Grantless. Nice to see you all, Danico as well. Oh no, they actually go for the Leona. But I don't know if you know the tech, but Leona can go 3 points in E to sort of try and counter the Karma. But I think overall Leona not the best pick here if he gets a bad engage. Could land the Karma W into some Caitlyn traps. A lot of damage out of that, but... And Xin Zhao now the kind of blind pick. Maybe jungler here for Raving Raptors. What do you think so far, Celestial, from what you see?
I think confident clubs really putting all their eggs in the basket of just all-inning Raving Raptors, like just very hard engage. If Raving Raptors pick some strong disengage champions, I don't know, maybe like the Lissandra or just some other champions that, enjoy it when the enemy team plays into them, then um they'd be in the advantage.
Yeah, Miko Killer can play the Lissandra. He does like to play it as well. It could go well against the Tristan, against the Anvessa. Hmm. Let's see here. Silas. They're thinking about it. Miko does play Silas as well. He's been getting a lot of pressure in the mid lane, and I think it's within reason as well. He's doing really good for his team.
I'd like to see a Talia from Miku Killer. I think Talia could be pretty good, especially for the roams.
Uh, I forgot if he should. Yes, yes, he definitely plays Talia. I remember him in one tournament specifically dominating on this champion. Let's see, there's the Kasante ban from RavingRaptors. This does kind of signal that they think it's an Ambessa jungle and not top lane. Let's see here, last ban potential from Confident Club. Let's keep in mind it could be Karma top. Xin Zhao usually does really well with a lot of enchanters, so if he gets like the Oriana mid and another enchanter in bot lane, that's gonna be a very strong Xin Zhao. Let's see, they're thinking about it right now. What do you go? You could also blind the top lane pick here. They could go for the Gnar. Oh, you spoke it into existence
There
here.
it is.
It's a nice little duo there between Xin Zhao, Talia. Nice pick combination as well. Continues with the long range fantasy between Caitlyn and Talia. A lot of folk coming out from RavingRaptor. See what they respond with here. If judging by how things are going, they want something that all Xin as well. Maybe the Malphite top lane, kind of remove Caitlyn from the mix. Or all right, there's the Oriana. Oriana into Talia. Could get a lot of ganks around mid lane if RavingRaptors find the opening.
Oriana's a really good combination with Ambessa as well. You can just put the ball on Ambessa, let her use the public execution, and immediately shockwave whoever's caught.
Alright, and blind picking Mundo here. So it was an Ambessa jungle after all. Question is now, was it a Karma top lane? Or are we getting an actual top laner here? Let's see. Against the Mundo. I like the way Confident Club plays this. They pick the Ambessa early so they can go Mundo later. It's a nice little way to deny the counter. And there's the Gnar for Sim. Been talking about it, but I think Gnar into Mundo should be really strong for them. And there it is. It's gonna get locked in. Alright guys, this is it. Celestial, who do you think won the draft? What are you thinking about?
I think RavingRaptors have the draft advantage. I think they have a stronger overall team fight with more tools and more options in general.
Yeah,
like,
mhm.
No, because it's sort of like if Confident Club picks the wrong engage, right? Members could be caught out pretty easily in a chain of CC, so we'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah, and another thing I like about RavingRaptors, given that Confident Club kind of have this single target isolation type damage, except for the Oriana Leona, of course, they have a lot of damage kind of spread out, right? They have the Caitlyn on one side, they have Xin Zhao, which is also a threat, Talia is also a threat, Gnar can also be a threat. While Confident Club kind of relying a lot on Ambessa kind of getting a bit more snowballed and the Tristana not being too far behind. I think that's also something to give value here. While Karma can definitely keep whoever Confident Club is trying to isolate, trying to get down, sort of protected. You also have things like the Talia disengage, the Xin Zhao ult to disengage. Caitlyn can self-peel as well. A lot of things can go right for RavingRaptors here. The only way Confident Club win this match is if Oriana gets crazy ahead, Tristana gets crazy ahead, and Leona just can engage on anyone, and Tristana and Oriana just kind of delete them. But let's see how it
There's
goes.
also additional layers of combos that they can make with Xin Zhao and Gnar's pushes also being able to stun people if they manage to push them onto the Talia rocks.
So Gnar Talia or Xin Zhao?
Their ultimates, Xin Zhao and Gnar's ultimates being pushes, like, lets them also set up with Talia's rocks. Like, even if it might be accidental, like, let's say Talia E's and they engage past it, right? Xin Zhao ults and they land back on the E, they'd be stunned again.
Yep. It's well, it could be done. will it be done? A bit too much coordination for my liking, but usually, simple is better. It's already a bit nerve-wracking, but yeah, maybe we'll get to see the Talia dropping E on the side, Zinzao flashing ulting on the other side, and like dropping them into the E stun. And then Talia chucks them into another portion of the E. Or does it not work like that? They don't get double stun, surely, no?
They do, they do.
Oh no.
You can be stunned repeatedly. As long as you make contact with one rock and it explodes, you'd be stunned. Last time we were having this debate in the chat whether Talia could stun CC immune targets like
No, I mean,
Malphite, right?
it shouldn't be a debate. We should just just go into a practice tool and
No, no, no.
try it out, no?
I did test it in practice tool
And
because we had lost a scrim when we played Vex. You saw BTB played Vex on Friday. Vex is CC immune when flying in her ult, but upon passing the Talia rocks, she got stunned, and it completely botched our engage.
so it's the case? Did you test it
Yes,
out
yes.
again, or?
It's because as long as you detonate the rocks, the champion that flew over them is coded to be stunned after their dash ends. So the CC immunity would be gone.
Yeah, I guess then it doesn't just stop the dash, right? Like that's why Jarvan can
No, no,
EQ
no, no.
through it as well.
Yeah, exactly. They land, but then they're stunned after.
So what do we have here? The classic Confident Club level 1. Alright, I'm surprised they never get invaded, by the way. I just don't know what's the understanding here. If they just all 5 men into one side and you have vision on it, just walk into their stuff. Yeah, we see Brikun here, in fact. Walking over, getting the ward down at least. Now Miku has to be careful here. He's dealing some poke, but I mean, Mundo is here. And he goes where he pleases. Oi, oi, oi. So I assume here Ambessa wants to split map here, kind of leaving Leona Tristana alone in the bot lane. Pretty sure Zinzao hard wins this matchup into the Ambessa. And at least in an isolated space, but let's see how it goes. The clear should definitely be Ambessa favored in earlier parts of the game, but later on in fights, the sustain from Zinzao, especially with Karma on top, gonna take him far. A lot of people voting for Confident Club, even RavingRaptors' own members. But so far, they look pretty decent here. RavingRaptors look very strong at the moment. Pretty much nothing that Batman and Dover can do in these earlier levels. Leona brings little to nothing in the level 1 against the double range matchup.
Both junglers, Raptors, have been warded, so they know where each other's starting as well.
Oh, but something critical here just happened is that Brikun's initial Raptor ward did just fall. Which means in theory RavingRaptors have no idea where Ambessa is. He could be invading, he could be ganking top. Who knows? I'm surprised Same is playing so aggressive. Perhaps they don't think the gank could ever work. We could get a gank here in the bot side for Confident Club to start the game off.
Ambessa will be spotted on a ward, no gank will happen, we'll just be content with taking the Skull Crab and taking a reset. Shinzao, Rabinold looking to get a gank on the Mondo. Winds become lightning misses.
Nice. Little thing that might change things up here. We see Haruka coming out of base with the pickaxe already, while Rebenold is still hovering around the map with his first clear. Should be careful here, his camps will be spawning soon, but I don't think Paruka will play for his Gronk. A bit of pings coming out around the mid lane, and we see the first engage here from Confident Club as Dober goes in with Badman 420 targeting Brickun. Brickun flashing out, in the meanwhile Mechanics dealing a lot of damage onto Dober. Dober falling low, but there comes the Leona E, the barrier popped and flash as well used on top. Mechanics gets out of that one, and it's an exchange of summoner spells. Confident Club kind of coming out on top with double flash still available for them for their bot lane. Lane control now reverts back into RavingRaptors' hand. We see Rebenold is around the side here as well, still not recalled yet, and just tries to help his bot lane get their first recall and crash this wave. A bit of a tough time here for Rebenold though, because Paruka's already sort of clearing on his second clear. He's doing
Flash ones become lightning misses.
Yep. So they did a strong play here. Yep. But I don't know, this could go in favor of Confident Club if Paruka takes the dragon here. Or no, he just goes for this. Yes, fair enough.
The big wave denied from the side of RavingRaptors, but I'm not a fan of the jungler delaying the second clear so much.
Yeah, I think so too. I think, but Paruka kind of delaying his next clear as well, because he's going for the dragon here rather than clearing his two camps. We could have an instant response here from RavingRaptors. They should be slightly aware about what's going on, but can they contest is the question. Dragon now at 1.7k, and it does seem like Paruka can take that all on his own. And there it is, dragon is secured. But now he's in a bit of trouble as Miku is roaming around there and Rebenold is on the side too. Paruka just traces flash for dragon, which I think is a worthwhile trade. He doesn't get his team into any danger as well. Oh, Brickun, second time getting engaged on. He does not have flash this time. Dober gets the second reset on his W. That's first blood completed for this Tristana, but Miku Killer is here. And RavingRaptors straight ADCs. And now the aggression continues. Paruka is dashing a bit in. He does not have flash. And here comes Mechanics with Rebenold. The kill goes down. Miku with an excellent roam. A 2-for-1 play for RavingRaptors to start the game. Wow, were you expecting that, Celestial?
Not quite. I thought, to be honest, I thought that the Confident Club bot lane were quite safe as they both had flash still, not from the previous fight, but Miku caught the Tristan at the edge of the rocks, and when Dober tried to jump out, he got stunned, so unfortunate engage by them.
Yeah, I like the fact the RavingRaptors bot lane here, they're up 22 CS and now with a double kill. That's gonna be a very strong Mechanics on his recall. He might even come back with a full collector. Oh, he's very close to it. It's a bit of a shame he's not on it exactly, but what can you do? Now we see the Corrupts actually being played for. Confident Club continuing to extend their objective lead here if they can take that. One down already. And this just goes all the way back to the first recall from jungle. They got the pressure in bot lane, which at least has worked out in RavingRaptors' favor. But they did trade these earlier objective priorities for it. We're taking a recall here. Gonna be a bit of a quiet period here before anything else comes up. The next dragon should be available in a minute or two, but prior to that we're a long way away from Rift Herald or Atacon. How do you think this game will evolve, like by the 20th minute, by how it's going, Celestial?
I think the Mundo basically allowed to free farm and now having the grubs would make him like quite a side lane menace. I'll be honest, I'm not sure Gnar alone will be able to stop him. Unless he invests like heavily into anti-tank like a Blade of the Rune King or something.
Yep.
I think the early objectives will probably lead to like a stronger mid to late game from ConfidentClub.
I think you are absolutely right. It's gonna be a bit of a tough one to take down this Mundo, but with the maybe percent health from the Gnar and the Talia, well, she's going for Ludens, right? So we'll have to wait and see how this game evolves, but yeah, this Mundo could turn into a problem. Meanwhile, in the bot lane here, we see Paruka kind of trying to set up a potential gank, but not working out for him. Top laner is just kind of menacingly looking at each other. Alright, RavingRaptors are starting to proceed with their preparations for this dragon. Oh no, same. Taking a lot of damage from Mr. Not Too Shabby. Yeah, this Mundo might become a problem. On side lane especially. I don't think RavingRaptors have a way of dealing with him. So it will do them good to accelerate their pace here. We see a lot of damage onto Paruka before the objective. Miku Killer dealing a ton of damage there. Holy. And this should be a one objective for RavingRaptors.
RavingRaptors should be pretty happy with that one. More plates being taken on bot lane. Tristana not really being able to even contest the CS on their tower.
Oh no. Dover and Batman kind of not having a great laning phase here into the full eclipse on Caitlyn. Oh, see Paruka here trying to challenge Rebenold in his jungle. But like I said, I'm pretty sure the Zinza wins it in isolation, but not if there's Orianna, and there comes the ult. And Miku Killer is on the side here. Rebenold flashes out, but it's a double kill for Paruka. Damn.
Paruka has a fully finished Eclipse already.
And that's just the strength of having the item difference there. Landing them 2 quick kills and getting them back on the map. ConfidentClub finding their pockets.
Vesa with that item is just full build already. Same getting ganked by Batman. Leona E lands, not too shabby going in with the ghost. Mega Gnar will be triggered, the ultimate goes down.
Oh no, same with the Leona's help here, Batman negating the fact bot lane is going so bad to get 2 quick picks in the top side of the map here. And RavingRaptors were not expecting this play.
Excellent flash by Batman dodging the Gnar ultimate, or he would have been stunned on their tower as well.
Can Mechanics do it? Can he bring them back? They need to find a way out of this one. From what you're seeing right now, I think it's maybe hard to predict who will win the game, right? Oh, there's a lot of damage from Mechanics, and there's the play. Mechanics taking the game once again into his hands. I really like the commitment from this player. He just does what he needs to do. He plays the games, he takes the advantage of learning what he needs to do in his roles. He's played AD carry, he's played mid, he's played top. What can't he do? Oh, Dober taking a huge chunk from Mikko. Mikko lands the rock. Taking down Dober. This is not looking like a great game for Confident Club. I like the fact that RavingRaptors are kind of coming back on the map. From what we're seeing here, I think RavingRaptors have the tools to take this further, but let's not remove the fact that Ambessa Oriana could potentially catch Mechanics off guard, taking him out of the fight, and that could be a very dangerous spot to be in for Raptors. Rebinold goes in onto Paruka, but falls dangerously low, no damage at all coming out. Paruka now falls, both junglers trading here. And we see Not Too Shabby kind of trying to dash in. There's the Oriana ball, could he get a big ult, but no. Shockwave is used. Berkum going forward here, Not Too Shabby falling low, same on the side, dealing the damage he needs to do. Mechanics is unstoppable as Badman falls. But so does same here. Behind. Oh no, it's a bit of a scuffed fight here as the kiting from Confident Club wins them the picks. It's a 2-4-3 at the moment. And Dober is chasing Berkum. The flash forward. Oh no, Dober gets the kill. 4-for-1 play here in favor of Confident Club. That Mundo was indeed a problem, as you said, Celestial Knight. Nobody could fully remove him in time. And the kiting from Oriana Mundo is just a bit too strong at the moment.
Very messy fight there. Dober also had a very crucial buffer on the Talia flip. Rebinold going on to Unknown Memory. Will be stunned by the Leona. Teleport coming in. Rebinold goes down.
It took a bit of too much time there, and the rest of the team came. But now Mikko Killer is on the offensive. There's the out from Mechanics, gets the shutdown. It's a 6-1 Caitlyn at the moment.
It was quite a crucial kill going over to Mechanics actually. The Oriana had a 600 gold shutdown.
Let's see here, Confident Club looking confident. They've gathered up to have a big fight here. This dragon is definitely going to be a focal point for both sides. Let's see. Confident Club are first on it. Dober getting in the bot lane push.
They might just be trading the dragon for the Herald, but this dragon will mean feats of strength go over to Confident Club. This is their third objective.
And overall a Hextech dragon for Rift. I think you'd definitely favor this this dragon, but we could get a big Rift Herald play, getting a lot of gold on the key targets. Let's see. Oh no, Confident Club getting a tower on top should not be allowed. And they do actually, they get dragon and mid lane turret. And a 2-for-1 sweep there. We're kind of treading lightly there. Leona was on the side to pull the trigger. I'm not too sure as to why they don't take the flowers, Mikko. There's a flower right above you, man. Alright, it really is just Mechanics against the world at the moment for RavingRaptors, while the gold on Confident Club is kind of split amongst the mid lane, top and the AD carry position. Not Too Shabby, very fond of taking fights at the moment with his Heartsteel and Warmox.
is when Mundo starts reaching his critical mass, you know, of not being able to be killed like ever. All he needs is that level 16 now. Just 4 more levels to go.
Yeah, I mean, they really need to combine their efforts if they want to take him down. Definitely don't focus him in a team fight. But he could run down the Caitlyn. And that's the
Atakan
problem
will
they're
be
facing.
Yeah, Atakan will be swanning in 30 seconds very soon. Not Too Shabby does not have his teleport. They can maybe play the side lanes at least.
Ooh, Mechanics on the side almost goes down. Here comes the
Rebel
Caitlyn
goes
out.
in. Dober gets destroyed by that Caitlyn ult.
Nice little play here for RavingRaptors. 2 quick picks just before this Atakan, but I don't think they're safe to take it yet. The Orianna, the Ambessa threat is still there with Mundo as well lurking. Right now Mundo kind of a champion and a half, and Orianna can turn Ambessa into a really strong presence as well. They need to try and take that top lane turret before they do anything else. Now both sides kind of hovering this Atakan.
Rift Herald spawn, but will not be accompanied to take the tower. Kind of a waste there.
Let's see, it's a bit hard to get a read on this match at the moment. The first team fight we saw was ConfidentClub favored by a long shot. But overall, like kind of, I would say like positioning and macro, RavingRaptors are, in my eyes at least, like maybe 10% ahead in most plays, but ConfidentClub are doing a damn good job at responding accordingly and getting the gold on where it matters as well. I think it's gonna be a big problem. The 3-item Caitlyn.
Yeah, Mechanics is currently up 4.2k gold.
Yeah. Can we maybe get a quick fight? You know, I don't know why RavingRaptors are not trying to go a bit deeper maybe into this Atakan, into that top lane turret. They have a 3-item Caitlyn that one-shots almost everyone. The Ambessa, the Orianna surely can't really step up that much. They just need to be careful. Mechanics kind of a bit famous for sometimes overstepping his footing in position.
Unknown memory.
Oh, this could be the pick they need.
Jumped on by the Shinzao. 2-man shockwave hit. Trying to speed out with the phase rush. Will be killed by Bracone. Shinzao ult had to be used, unfortunately. Atakan will be started by ConfidentClub on the other side of the map.
Yeah, forget started. More like completed.
Yeah.
It took them a good solid 10 seconds to do all that. An incredibly fast Atakan.
Unknown Memory did an excellent job stalling it out.
There's the Mundo ult popped as well. They could play for this next dragon as well. Their second dragon of the match. Of course, Atakan, such a big objective in giving you the damage. Might not be worth it in the end, but...
All RavingRaptors needs to do to nullify this Atakan is to never die again. the petal difference wasn't very big. It's 21 to 15 petals. So as long as they never die again and never give out other petals, the Atakan isn't getting any value, you know?
Sure. And if my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bicycle. Ho ho, no, I'm joking. I love this quote, by the way. It's a fun one. So, who's gonna kill Mundo is the question. Oy, oy, oy.
Yeah. Mundo's just half a level to get to his level 16 now.
The problem with Confident Club, I mean the problem with Orianna in general is that her pairings are so good. If she gets ahead or her partner gets ahead, it's like a fail-safe, you know? They're either complementing each other to become two champions even if one is behind, but if they're both kind of doing well, it's a bit of a trouble. There's the Leona ult, it's popped onto nothing. Badman falling low, he's down to half health. The Ghost is popped. From... who used Ghost? It was Badman. Okay, okay. And he swaps over to heal. I see. So no Leona ult currently for Confident Club. I really like where RavingRaptors.
Sorry, Miko Killer opted to go for the Storm Surge second item, not Leandri's or anything that will help him deal with the Mundo better, so...
Yep.
I don't know, that's not...
And even Mechanics here not opting to go more to the Reminder, I think could be a bit of a misplay here. It will come a time that they need to consider what they can do to take down this Mundo in collaboration with everything else happening in the team fight, right? I'm sure in an isolated space they could take him down, but with everything going on, Mechanics, he's definitely in a threat position here. I like the idea behind Storm Surge. He could get the pick on Orianna or on the Ambessa, but he's currently setting himself a bit more behind now. With the Zhonya's third as well. While Orianna currently sitting pretty here with the triple items. Very strong, very strong. RavingRaptors, first time participating in recent times. They're doing really well at the moment. Oh, Paruka taking a ton of damage here. Revinol dropping him very low. And here comes the Mundo. Not too shabby now. Going on to Mechanics. Mechanics.
Oh, the Leona ult crucially lands on Mechanics. GA popped.
A lot of damage happening here. Mechanics can't find his space. The GA pops as well as you said. But there's a triple kill for Dober. And a 2-for-4 play as that Mundo just kind of ran through the entirety of RavingRaptors at the moment. Damn. When I asked you what will happen in 10 minutes, I didn't know you are omniscient. That's exactly what
my top plays a lot of Mundo. I've seen this show before. It's like the early game, nothing happens for a while, then suddenly Mundo hits level 16. Gets his Heart Seal, his Warmox, his Titanic, and just starts one-shotting everyone.
Yeah, it looked really good there with the initial engage onto Paruka. But I missed the chaos there. Paruka going in with the Orianna ult, with the Dober sort of dealing damage on the side. And now Mechanics is down a GA as well, coming into this next dragon. Well, there's the initial engage. Brakoon gets caught. Miku Killer is slowed. Miku drops the Zhonya's. Paruka goes down, but now Rebinot falls to Dober. That's a 2-for-1 play for RavingRaptors at the moment. Jungle and support down for Confident Club. But we don't have a jungler here for RavingRaptors. The dragon is started. And Caitlyn's ult drops Dober to 2/3 health. Alright, a lot of damage from RavingRaptors as well. They do secure the dragon. It's nice to see a winning play on their end for now. Not too shabby, kind of chilling. Didn't want to engage in that fight. He's really ahead on his Mundo, he really wants to stay ahead, doesn't want to take any risks. They can definitely drop one dragon. From how things are going, Celestial, I don't know what you are thinking at the moment. It's really hard to predict, but yeah, this Mundo, definitely a problem.
Kind of just depends on whether RavingRaptors can protect mechanics on this Caitlyn at this point. Would have loved to see Raccoon maybe pick up the Mikhail's Blessing, I think it's called, to be able to cleanse Leona ult if it ever lands.
Yeah, I see the vision there. Oh, Unknown Memory, he could get caught out. You see Paruk as well falling low. Oh no, the damage from Unknown Memory just one-shots Bricoon. But it's a support for jungle traded here. See Caitlyn not being used there, blocked by Not Too Shabby in the mid lane. I really like the patience. It's not really something you see every day, but both sides are really capable of taking these small trades and not playing too far up where they don't need to be. I think that's what's giving this game a lot of space and very hard to predict. Gold wise though, ConfidentClub are up 2k at the moment. Well, 1.5, it's not really 2, but mostly on Unknown Memory, which is kind of problematic on his Orianna. There will come a time though where you can't buy more items, which is exactly what happened to Mechanics here. So he cannot get any stronger, which does mean the Caitlyn lead will be sort of negated in the upcoming minutes. RavingRaptors need to do something now. Batman 420 falling very low, down he goes, Rebinald gets the kill on that one. Can they find a pick onto Not Too Shabby? RavingRaptors need to be careful, overstepping their step. Dober gets stopped by the knockup. And down he goes, a shutdown for Miku. This could be the end of the game, guys. Let's see how RavingRaptors play it. Miku drops the ult, Orianna ult goes down, down goes Unknown Memory, and so does Paruka. That's a complete 4 kills going down for RavingRaptors, and now they're looking to finish the game with a big push. Can they get it in time? 40 seconds on the side. 12 seconds for the Leona, and Not Too Shabby is the last one standing for ConfidentClub. The mid lane turret falls. Next up is the inhibitor, it's going to fall. Low health, oh no. ConfidentClub might lose this game. And the pickems get ruined. There's the first turret going down, a big Leona ult. But a big Nara ult to respond the same, drops the damage. The second turret, the Nexus getting hit here. Mechanics is on the side, dealing the damage. And this could be it. RavingRaptors get a big win of a massive fight there in the mid lane. Excellently played, well done in the team play. Celestial.
What a turn.
Talk to me.
What a turn.
Wow, that's insane.
That is not what I expected. I see in the chat.
Oh my gosh.
I see in the chat the fellow Mundo enjoyers typing push, 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 but unfortunately he could not find any pushes this game.
What a match by RavingRaptors, huh?
What a match.
Oh my gosh.
I think Mechanics' positioning towards the end there was excellent, was completely untouched. No one could find any engage on him, any angles. Rebinald also crucially catches Dober on the Tristana jump, cancels it. followed up by Miku Killer's seismic shove.
My gosh, man. Who do you think gets the MVP here?
I think Mechanics gets the MVP.
Let's see,
It's
let's see. Oh yeah, the votes are coming up.
playing Caitlyn against a full dive team, you know, where any misstep could land you in an Ambessa Oriana combo, Leon ult. It's quite challenging.
Yep. I'll see you later, Celestial, at our 4 p.m. match. Thank you for casting. I'll be heading off to the interview room now with Mechanics. But
Thank you. See you then.
see you.
Enjoy your days, everyone.
Adios. Alright. I think it's a well-deserved. So let's see. Oh. Hello, Mechanics. Bonġu.
Alright, hello.
Kolla so. Kif qed tħossok wara logħba bħal di? Id-dem, il-qalb, kif inhi?
Tajjeb. ħafna araq tilab Caitlyn kontra Ogi Champions.
Ekk dejna ngħidu fil-koms. Tipo, onestament proset, kellek logħba taħraq, kellek positioning eccellenti, speċjalment li dik l-aħħar fight fair baħtuha. Il-pickems, xara fil-pickems, I mean. Dober, KDA, waħda rebin għal daw, l-manga ġus, ejja. Anka intom stess imma proset,
Le, jina biddilta tijaj.
Biddilta? Nice.
Jina tijaj għamilta.
Onestament, intom diħlina l-loba, kif kienu l-vibes ek?
Le, pala team dejjem ikolna anka kontroversju, dejjem vibes tajbin. Tħalna biex nieħdu gost, kulħadd aħna kollha ħbib kbar, ilna nilabu żmien Kristu fit-tournaments.
Sma'
Konna nafu li di logħba
il-brikkun
diffiċli.
il-brikkun fuq naħseb il-papoċ ta' Moset jilabu bil-ħaq. Għalek, taru. Sorry, xkontu tafu?
Le, konna nafu li ħatkun logħba diffiċli di.
Ekku.
Nafu, ma labna tajjeb bħala team, tallimna ħafna mill-lob ta' qabel, improvjajna fuq l-iżballi u nisimgħu minn xulxin, qed nitalmu minn xulxin.
Jiena
U naħseb
jien ħassejtni verek, tajtuni confidence boost kbirek wara li rajtkom terpu dil-logħba għax x'aktarx ħan nispiċċaw nilabu kontrihom aħna fil-quarters u tipo hekk, like bdejt naraħħaw diffiċli, imma alright, ċorta ħatkun diffiċli imma nħoss li forsi jekk għandna iktar ċans issa hekk wara li rajtkom tilabu, tajtuni iktar motivation. Ħalabu Caitlyn probably. Dik it-trick. U le. Jekk għandek shoutouts forsi, jekk mhux int MVP lil min kieku kont tittija.
ħseb il-Mikku lab tajb ħafna kollha labu tajbin.
True.
Mal-Mikku konna kellem ħafna dil-logħba, ena ħafna, speċjalment bottu fil-jungle. ħafna mill-plays dwar il-mappa kieku ma kienux sa jiġru.
Għet jerġa' jiġiftijaw jisu, għet Mikku. Oj, moħkom, kontra RavingRaptors. Tajjeb. Looking forward, Malaj waqt li jataw, ġust ħan ċekkja l-standings, korreġini jek len, Tom, b'din ir-rebħa kemm tiġu hekk, 6-7 baqalkom 6-7, kunad baqalkom.
Process.
Kunad baqalkom għada. Tiġu 5-2, u jek terpu dik, actually tistaw taqbżu il-Whimsy and Joyce kont kif mur il-lob tagħhom. So yeah, I mean, ħanraw, minn fort għandkom ċans tilabu kontra Berserk, jew għandkom ċans tilabu kontra l-iskaf Tons. Kif tossok fuq daw il-matchups? Minajr ovvjament fej tossok komdu titkellem sowa.
Mill-riżultati tal-iskrim, mill-iskrims li kellna naħseb nasal ngħid li jien f'moħħi ħammuru tajjeb ħafna.
Nifek, jina nishtiqilkom il-ġit, team erġajtu ġejtu għet sejrin tajjeb, U looking forward anke ġifieri aktar dik tibqgħu sejrin u mbagħad Best of 5 Fearless u hekk l-aħħar forsi kummenti fuq dik kif toħsok għal Best of 5 Fearless. Eċitat? Jew
Jien ċitat ħafna
Nice.
l-Fearless.
Nice. Same here. To be honest, tkun vera weġa f'qalbi illi ma jkollux opportunità nilagħba Best of 5 jekk nitilfu mal-quarters. Għax vera nixtieq nidħol fiha. It sounds like a fun thing to do. Forsi next year nagħmilha quarter finals Best of 5 Fearless. Just in case ukoll.
Jekk hemm bżonn.
Jew hekk jew niġu jew nilagħbu aħjar, waħda minnhom. All right, mela. Thank you, Paul, mechanics, tal-interview. I hope you have a nice day or good luck for your 4 p.m. match illum.
Grazzi ħafna.
Welcome. All right, guys.